Hey, what's up, guys? So we are on the second part of the Euro War, and we are again in a pretty tight war. We're slightly ahead right now, but they still have a lot more flags left than compared to us. So still trying to put up a decent score so we can put some pressure on them. So this first team I'm putting out is actually my, I guess my favorite team now. And yeah, it's a really nice team against like I guess any defense actually, as long as they're not like all passive, like the one I used for this war actually. Um, as long as they have hitters, this team is actually pretty good. Um, Unfortunately, I couldn't get my repost set up here before Richard fired, and then so yeah, like I fired what's his name Tarlak, because I figure there's a chance that what's his name Cage Barada could just one shot them. Yeah, like I was like, when I was playing, I was like, come on, let's slow it down a little bit. There's some crazy cascades. But yeah, now that I have my repost going, I actually probably should have fired the other way, like Mother North first, so that if I get my pick back, I can put the repost on the pig as well, or my second pig. Anyway, I think now that I got everyone protected and ready to counterattack, I'm just gonna dump tiles into them, and they should do enough damage to themselves. Yeah, I only have two counterattacks out of three. But yeah, anyway, like my my Killing Bursty is about to fire off the special, and then that was a big one, 440. I think that might be the max. I've seen the number a few times, so that might be the max that at least for my setup. I'm sure people. Well, I don't know. That might be the absolute max because I think I went all attack on that one that I maxed. So next up, that's another very aggressive defense, and I mean, I actually put out a fairly slow team with two slow heroes, but I do have two very, like I think Garnet, you can consider her as very fast as well. I'm putting Grazoo in this one just so that I have a faster heal. Um, I really want to protect what's her name, Elena. Um, so now I have Brian Health, and and the board got crazy good here. I was just hoping that um, even though they have the defense down, but I think Maggie fired at Yolanda because she also has the what's it called, damage reduction on the special attack, so that's why she didn't die. Because I think if Magni hit her full force, she might not survive that. So I kind of got lucky there. So now just gonna sit back and then let them do their thing. Yeah, now that I have Heimdall going as well, this is pretty much just now. I just have to tile damage them to death. I mean, they're pretty close to being dead anyway. Just one or two tiles in should be good. I think the only thing I wish I had for this team is like maybe a minion creator. But I don't know who else I can put in for a minion creation. So next one. So this is my Guardian Gazelle team, and I kind of I actually went back and forth between a third um, yellow or like taking three greens. Ended up settling with Almer because I think he could definitely take my my attacks to a different level. So I mean, this board was so nice that I was actually able to take out Magni before anyone fired. So now I can take out Gravemaker. So I'm not taking those huge burn damage. I mean, I hate those burn dots. They're pretty annoying. I actually saved DeAndre here because I know that I can take a hit with the dancing buff. Yeah, like right here, I actually took a chance, try to kill her with the two tiles, and actually paid off. So I'm not taking any damage. Yeah, like now I'm just like trying to figure out who I should kill. Um, yeah, that was a big hit. I was surprised. I didn't think Kingston could hit that hard. Anyway, so pretty good so far. And this team, given that it's like Ager, so I actually like I could have put in a couple of off-color healers, like with my I guess my purples. Yeah, I haven't used my purple healers. And then I actually just maxed Melindor as well with costume that I just totally forgot about because I would definitely put him in over yeah, I guess I probably put him in for Ratatusker just because he's still at 370. But I actually, I mean, this board was so nice that I didn't get to the part I was worried about, which is Agers would fire and then they would get the damage share, and then splash attack would actually heal them and all that. So yeah, I mean, I just had a nice board. Can't complain at all. I probably should have fired here, but I have 4 HP, so I was like, okay, let me wait, because I should have fired just to get attack up on those green tiles, and that might have killed Jeff John. But not a big deal. Yeah, actually, halfway through the fight, I realized that I'm actually stacking 2 regular defense down, and then I think Buddy has the block status effect, so I fired Frig first because I probably should have fired Frig first anyway, because Buddy's would be a little higher, 34% or something, and then Frig's, depending on the tiles, I think it was probably a lot less. Yeah, I mean at this point, it's I can take Melosi out with tiles, and then I have minions to stop Liana from firing her special. So I just dump tiles into her, and then that's it. And then the next one, I'm back to using repost again. I'm actually playing around with this team. I think, like I really like so Dark Lord, right? I've been thinking, like, I don't know why I don't use him as much, but his special with because it reduces the duration of the buff by 1. Like it it could essentially work as a dispel if if you time it correctly, right? So, um, like I guess I will be using him more. Uh, I actually maxed him as my what you might call it. I would use him for defense because I don't have any other purples at this moment other than I guess I could use Freya or Alfred, but like they're kind of situational depending on like the type of setup you want. So so it'd be nice to have a like actual hitter, um, which is I'm actually working on Doctor Moreau, and then I have enough. I've been saving up my paladin emblems for him, so I think by the time he's done, I should get him to maybe like mid-teens or so, and he would definitely take over as my defensive hero for purple slot. So yeah, like at this point, I actually want what's her name to tell it to fire. I think she's gonna kill herself, or maybe not with the attack down. Oh yeah, the reason I used my excuse me, my blues is so I have the defense down to counter Freya's defense up. Yeah, so now I can just dump those tiles into her Bertella. I think that killed her. Oh, yeah, of course she revived. um, yeah, I thought about this for a little bit. I could technically ghost Freya. Um, but I think I fired Dark Lord and then tried to ghost, and that ended up killing her actually. So, yep, pretty good so far. And the last one, I think is this is like another repost team. I do have emblems for either Mac or Elena. I have like over 1,500 fighter emblems. I'm just, I don't know. I haven't decided who I should give it to yet. I just tiny bit indecisive right now for those emblems. Because even my Bolt Tusk is still only at one node. I probably should give them some love and then give them those emblems. And then I do want to emblem Colin at some point. Because I actually maxed his costume recently, and then I have not used him at all. He'd be pretty good for a lot of things, I think, especially for events and stuff. Who else I have? Yeah, like between Elena and Mac, I probably should just give it to Mac because I probably use him more. But I actually got Elena costume now maxed as well, so I don't know, decisions. Yeah, I mean this match, it was like just really nice board. I just had so many red tiles. Yeah, like I actually saved those specials so that I can fire them in order, so they end up with the attack up from Krampus, because he's got the plus 50%, whereas Boltusk is like 48. I actually should have used the costume form of Boltusk, but doesn't matter. Yeah, and I think that's it. We ended up losing by like it's another loss. We ended up losing by like 40 some points, I think. But yeah, close. Thanks for watching.